What is up, YouTube? It's Kingfisher745, and we're back today with a Marvel Avengers Alliance 2 video. In this video, we're going to cover two different things. First of all, we're going to open a bunch of rewards from the last PvP tournament. That includes looking at Agent 13. After that, I'm going to answer one of your questions, and that was to showcase how to level a character fast. I'm at least going to show you how I've done it. So here it is, our Tournament 5 Vibranium Crate. And yes, we only got to about, I think, rank 2 or 3. To be honest with you, I didn't really go for rank S. With enough effort, I think we could have gotten there, so maybe next tournament we'll actually go for that end prize. Still though, we got a superior cell, 50,000 silver, 50 gold, a special ISO, and of course Agent 13. Plus 8 more cells to open up. So we're going to be opening up quite a few things in this one. I love the whole surprise factor, so I'm going to enjoy this. But first, here's Agent 13. So she looks pretty decent in game, but let's see exactly what she does. First of all, she is going to be a tactician. So here she is right now. She has one passive, Proof of Preparation. This works on a different mechanic, which we'll also go over. Now what this passive says is, gains an immediate turn and resets all action cooldowns when insight becomes full. So there's her insight meter. She gains insight when an enemy acts. Attacks generate additional insight, but free actions generate less. Grants a free turn when insight is full. So not bad at all, certainly an interesting mechanic. Now as far as her bio, an undercover field operative originally charged with the surveillance and protection of Captain America. Agent 13 and Steve Rogers have since become close friends. As a high-ranking SHIELD special agent, Agent 13 has experience in logistics, espionage, and combat, making her a major asset to any team. So there's a little rundown on her. If you don't know more about her, you maybe should look it up. I don't want to give any spoilers, but let's just say Sharon Carter is a pretty important character. The next thing I want to do is go ahead and open those cells, and then I'll give you my tips on at least how I level most characters. And I do so in a hurry. As you can see, we do have a variety of different cells to open up, so let's begin with the Superior Power Cell. And this could be quite good. So we end up getting a new ability for Agent 13, Unarmed Fury, a 2-star. It's a single target attack that exploits schemes. This attack deals 50% damage if the target has a tactical debuff. It also has critical path. Act again immediately if the attack is a critical hit. That's pretty awesome. Then for the 3-star and 4-star upgrades, it updates the damage rating. Well, any new ability we'll take, so on to the next cell. That one's actually one we may use. But next up, we're going to get an Unstable ISO 8 canister. And after that, this probably won't be too good either. Okay, it's another Unstable ISO 8, but we'll be discussing that later. Now as for the tournament cells, these typically have a bunch of different abilities for our new character. So right off the bat, we get a Field Recovery. This is a buff. It gives a major heal, restores a large amount of health. It also causes Restored, so removes and prevents mental, physical, and tactical debuffs. At 2-star, it updates the speed to normal. At 3-star, the cooldown goes from 4 to 3. And at 4 stars, it becomes fast. So not bad, we'll take a big heal any day. This one seems pretty decent, especially once updated. So we already have 2 different new abilities for Agent 13. Now let's go ahead and open another cell. This time we get another 1-star, Textbook Takedown. It's a single target attack that has an 80% chance to apply Stumbling. Decreases evasion by 20%. With 2 stars, it adds Wide Open. 80% chance. Increases damage and accuracy of the next incoming attack by 40%. At 3 stars, it upgrades the damage rating. And the same thing goes for 4 stars. Alright, so a pretty standard attack, at least as far as I can tell. Now we have a few more cells to open up, 6 in fact. So let's speed things along. Next, we're just going to get a benevolent ISO 8 shard. So, continuing on, we'll end up with a duplicate. We already had that ability. There's 4 cells remaining, so fingers crossed. With the next opening, we're going to get a new ability. This is a 2-star Eye in the Sky. 4-turn cooldown, another buff, and it grants Overwatch. Perform a free attack after any ally is attacked. It also grants improved shield. Absorbs a large amount of damage. At 3 stars, it upgrades the speed to normal, and at 4 to fast. So far, Sharon seems like a pretty decent support character, and that makes sense. Now on to our final 3 cells. Next we get another dupe, so of course it gets converted. Quickly moving on, we're going to get a Veiled ISO 8 shard. That brings us to our last unused cell. It's going to end up being a Benevolent shard. So okay, no more abilities, but that didn't go too bad. Now also, since we do have some extra gold, I'm going to open 2 more superior power cells, just to see what we get. First, we do get a duplicate ability, and that's for Gamora. So 1 more shot. And this time, we're going to end up getting a new uncommon hero, so not too bad. We got a 2-star Daredevil. We'll take a look at him later, but for now, I want to tell you a little bit about leveling. Now this may not be possible for everyone, but once you've been playing a little while and you start getting some silver, you can go to the store and down to unstable power cells. It only costs 200 silver each. I like to try to place my finger somewhere on the button to where I can keep hitting it while watching TV or something. You're going to want to open a lot of these. Just as an example, we're going to open a few, but typically I'll open a lot more than this. Now after you've depleted your silver a little bit, mainly by getting 10 or 20 of these, it really depends on the amount of XP you need. Then you can go over to your hero tab, select on whoever you need leveled up. So obviously we have Agent 13 and she's only at level 1. It's really handy for these beginning levels because they don't need that much experience. But you'll want to click on Empower. Once here, if you can match up their color, that is green the tactician and so on. If you do that, you'll get bonus, but you don't have to match them up. In fact, if I'm concentrating on one character, I won't even worry about it. I probably even overspent on her, but we're already at level 9. Unfortunately, we can't research her just yet, so she's going to be stuck there. So let's see, for another hero we need to level still. Well, we're still working on Iron Fist. So we'll click on him, then Empower, and we'll begin with the Scrapper matching ISO, so the yellow ones. After that though, we're just going to give them pretty much everything we have. And that's it. That's pretty much my biggest tip for leveling fast. You don't even have to take them into combat, just feed them unstable ISO 8. I'm sure that most of you knew about this, but I was answering a question, and maybe this will help out new players. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video, but I do hope you enjoyed it. I want to thank you all for watching, then ask you to please like, comment, and subscribe, and until next time, good luck, and take care.